What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I'm Isaiah Sanders. This is the Isaiah Sanders Show. And today we got some sad news that I've seen today. So on July 4th, 2026, a young man, 18 years old from Mississippi, named Nolan Wells was found. Well, he disappeared. He was missing. Now, 2 days later, his body was found and he's dead. There's a lot of theories and speculations on what happened, and today we're just gonna do a reaction just to get an update, see what's going on. Because I've been at work all day, so I've been seeing little messages about it. My friends bringing it up, but I hope if foul play was at hand, that Nolan's family will get justice. There's a lot of racial implications that we gotta discuss and we're gonna talk about. But let's jump straight into this video. My name is Isaiah. This is the Isaiah Sanders Show, and let's see what's going on with Nolan Wells. I hope his family get justice. Let's jump straight into this.
What should have been a fun-filled weekend for college student Nolan Xavier Wells turned into a massive search for the 18-year-old. Local news outlet WLOX in Biloxi, Mississippi reported Monday afternoon that the Jackson County Sheriff's Department confirmed that a body matching the description of Wells had been found by the U.S. Park Service.
Okay.
The body was discovered around 8:45 a.m. on the west end of Horn Island. Wells was last seen on July 4th on the island, where he was hanging out with a group of friends.
Yes.
The friends returned home, but no one has come forward with any information about what happened to him. Wells, a general business manager and football player for Southwest Mississippi Community College, was wearing blue swim trunks, no shirt, and sunglasses. The county coroner said DNA testing is being done with the family. The search for Wells has been called off, according to the United Cajun Navy, a grassroots rapid response organization who also had been assisting local law enforcement agencies. Okay, fam.
So let me add more to the story. He just read it, break it down. Let me add more to the story. Okay. So the autopsy is scheduled for July 7th. I just read on the news that July 7th there will be an autopsy. But let me add more to context to the story, right? So he was on a boat party trip, kind of like a boat party trip, and they was on this island near Mississippi, right? The island doesn't have no bridge. The island it's an isolated island that people go to the party and do all that type of stuff, right? Nolan was with 4 friends. 4 of them was white. They all was white, basically. I mean, Nolan was with 3 friends rather, and supposedly there was a fight going on, or argument within the group, and they left Nolan at the island. You feel me? You follow me? Like, they left Nolan at the island. Not only that, they took his phone. You get me? So Nolan was on an island stranded without his phone, which I don't understand. And they left their friend at the island by themselves, knowing dang well the only way to get off this island is through boat. So there's a lot of weird, questionable stuff going on. I just wanted to give you that base level summary of what's going on, bro. Let's keep listening.
What do you think happened? What do you think happened? He's hanging out with his friends. It's the 4th of July weekend. They're on a boat, they're chilling. Everything's cool. And next thing you know, Nolan comes up missing.
Right.
Next thing you know, his friends don't know nothing.
Right. Which is crazy.
They don't know nothing. They ain't did nothing. What they say, they ain't did nothing. Yeah, they ain't did nothing. They don't know nothing. They ain't seen nothing.
Right.
How? How is that possible? This is your friend. Friends don't let friends come up missing.
That's true.
Yeah. How is he your friend and he goes missing and you don't remember anything? He's with you on a boat. He goes missing and you don't remember anything. However, you do have his phone. You're in possession of his phone. Interesting. You have his phone, but you don't remember anything. Fast forward. Nolan's body is discovered. What does his friends do? They don't go like, oh my God, Nolan, they don't break down crying. They don't call the parents or rush to console the parents or anything. They don't even hop on social media and say R.I.P. Nolan.
This is word suspicious to me, because I heard that these three young fellas right here, they disabled their social media account. That's what I heard. Also, my thing is, if you hanging out with a group of guys, right, and it's four of y'all, and y'all came together, normally when you going out with people, y'all leave together. That's how I was raised up in Cincinnati, bro. If I'm going into a party with some of my guys I grew up on the block, if we going into that party, we leaving with that party together. It ain't no, oh, I'm about to talk to no shorty. Because the word is that Nolan was trying to talk to a girl. But again, why would Nolan be talking to a girl without his phone? Why would they leave and take his phone? Because it sounded like if Nolan had his phone, we could have tracked him. Right? We could have tracked his phone. Right? But why did they take his phone and Nolan's out there by himself? Why would you leave? Because this is some stuff you know from code, bro. Like, it's code that when you go out with somebody and y'all about to leave the function, you supposed to leave with everybody you go out with. That's how I was raised. I don't know how about y'all, bro. My mom taught me, if you go with your little brother, you better leave with your little brother. My little brother used to follow me everywhere. You telling me y'all left him and took his phone? Something ain't adding up, man. And they said some girl, I don't know, bro. Something ain't adding up.
What does his friends do? They go silent. They delete. First, they go private with their social media accounts. Then they delete their social media accounts. And they lawyer up. One of them, mother, is allegedly an attorney.
Yeah, that's what I heard, or a judge or something like that.
Not an attorney, but maybe she is an attorney also, but she's a judge. They go silent. They lawyer up. They did exactly what I told y'all they would do. When this first happened, I told y'all exactly how this was going to play out. With friends like these, you don't need enemies. Damn. Your friend is discovered dead, and you don't even say R.I.P. You don't even call the parents.
Wow.
And say, my condolences. Fam, we don't know how many times these boys been around Nolan's parents. We don't know if they've been in his
I heard they've been friends for years, since 2019. That's what I heard.
House. But I know that, my kids' friends have been in my house, and I've been in their house. And my kids have been in their friends' homes, right? Imagine something happening like that, and your child's friends don't have any answers for you. They go silent. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Now, in regards to this black-white thing, with black people coming up missing, and every time somebody end up dead, when black people and white people hanging out together, it's always the black person that ends up dead. That's nothing new. But I'm gonna tell you something else is nothing new. People befriending your children and having ill intentions.
That's right.
Coming to your house, eating your food, enjoying your entertainment, sitting on your sofa, sucking up the air, being warmed by the heating system, calling you auntie, mama. Yeah. So nice, just smiling and cheesing all in your face. And then go out there and get your kid killed or kill your kid.
Right.
I'm not telling you what I heard, I'm telling you what I know. This happened to my little nephew. This sucker coming around him, coming around his family, calling his daddy Unc, smiling, cheesing, they hanging out hard together. Next thing you know, he didn't clip my little nephew.
And stuff like this is real. I know people. We call it backdoor our new generation, but what Unk's saying right here is like, bro, you gotta watch who you hang out with, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I only go out with people. I only go out where I control the environment. You know what I mean? I set boundaries with the people I hang out with. There's rules that I follow. No drinking or smoking while you around me. No doing drugs while you around me. If we hanging out, it's gonna be a public area. It ain't gonna be no isolated area on no random island. Nah. If I'm going out with you, you gonna have to be in my controlled environment. I create the standard of what we hanging out with. You get me? If I'm going up, I tell you where we going. That's just how I roll. I gotta move different. You get what I mean? Cause people be sneaky, bro. You never know. You never know. It can be people you know for years that snake you, bro. That's why I only go out with people that's in my organization. That's a part of my brotherhood that follow the rules that we establish. No drinking, no smoking. We only hang out in public spaces, restaurants, things, people that everybody can see us. It ain't no you taking my phone and nah, bro. The rule is if we go in and get together, we leave together. What type group of friends gonna leave their mans on an island? Come on, man. That don't make sense, bro. Am I tripping? I'm not gonna leave my mans on an island. Come on, man. No. If you came on this boat with me, brother, I'm not finna leave you on this island by yourself if I care about you, bro. Then take your phone, have your phone. Something ain't adding up, bro. Swear, bro. I swear to God, man.
He did it personally. We have seen so many cases of these so-called friends killing their so-called friends.
That's right.
Killing them or getting them killed. Sometimes jumping them in hotel rooms in Mexico.
I seen that one. She from Charlotte.
Watching them get jumped. Setting them up. Backdooring them. It's happening way too often.
Right.
I see that the family has set up a GoFundMe, right? And that GoFundMe is performing pretty well. Mm-hmm. They're $88,000 of a $120 goal that continues to escalate. I ain't got no problem with that. But I do got a problem with these so-called friends abandoning Nolan. I have a problem with them abandoning his parents, his grieving parents. These dudes are beyond suspicious.
For real.
They know something. How does your friend come up missing and you ain't got nothing to say about it? In fact, everybody just got amnesia. Everybody said, I don't know. I don't remember. That's what all of them said. They was coached. You know they was coached. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Straight up lies. Straight up lies. You gotta be sharp bus window licking slow to believe that. You gotta be sharp bus window licking slow to believe that they don't know what happened to Nolan Wells. Y'all better be careful out there, family. Be careful. And talk to your children.
For real, talk to your children.
Talk to your children about the dangers of letting everyone in their space.
Right.
It's people out there that will kill you, family. It's people out there that will put you in dangerous situations. They will put you in harm's way. And when something happens to you, they will leave you on the pavement, dead, and they'll take off. They'll go home, go anywhere, but towards your family or somewhere to get you help. I've seen it too many times. Hell, there's 1,000 videos out there right now of kids getting laid out and the people that was with them taking off.
Right.
You got to be careful with this, man. You got to be extremely careful out here.
It's serious.
This is a cautionary tale. It's a cautionary tale that people, for some reason, try to ignore and they don't want to talk about it. But we got a very serious problem in this country with black people hanging out with their white friends and ending up dead.
You got to talk about it.
I've never, either yet, I'm sure it's happened at least once because the odds would dictate that. But I've never seen or heard of a white person hanging out with their black friend group. Hanging out in their black friend group and the white person ended up dead.
Yeah, me neither. If I'm honest with you, me neither. But what I'm about to say, this whole situation is just crazy to me. I'm praying for the Wells family that they get justice if foul play is shown, which I personally believe that foul play had to play a part. Cause like, how y'all gonna take his phone when they leave him on the island by himself? And that's supposed to be your man. That's supposed to be your friend. Like, this is why, like, people say I move like a cult leader, but bro, I only move with people that follow my guidelines of my boundaries of hanging out. No drinking, no drugs. We don't go isolated areas. We go to places where it's public. I move like that to protect myself and to protect others too, bro. Because when you get drugs and you in isolated area, you in some foreign country, you on some island, things get tricky, man. Justice for the Wells family. Like I said, if foul play is shown, we still gotta wait for the autopsy, which is on July the 7th, which is tomorrow, right? No, July 7th today. I'm tripping. So the autopsy is gonna be today. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. You made it this far. And if you like my videos, I got a video up top right here. Other than that, I'm out.